I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in the second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on a spike. And for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on a token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. The soul is just gorgeous and heavenly carbonated, my lord. For he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself. Volcanic eruptions, I'm nature. This chamber has lava that's molten within. The serpent is coiled and Pisces is no more, my nigga. Just check on my fin. The crisis of energy, wielded with power like fuck it, my nigga, I'm him. You scary, I write it in scripture. I'm sorry, my nigga, but fear is a sin. The chronicles of a nigga. The moon has eclipsed. I'm a walking hieroglyph. The night of the dead is the day of the dawn, and to show you that spirits exist. The seeds of the mustard is planted. The holy of ghosts, that's the phantom. The zombies have risen from dirt, and the phoenix ignited and turned into ashes. Mystical creatures, I am the dragon. Wings of valor, flap with a passion. Fire, I spit it is molten like lava. The teeth in my mouth is as sharp as piranha, I feast. Necronomicon's calling and they all live inside of me. Dark side, what I'm repping, but my aura is the light. That's the balance that all y'all see. Go on, critique. The beast out his cage, the 13th devil, that's me. Anointed, the planet is mine for the taking, my nigga, I'm part of that meek. The scripture just said it, I'm only indebted. I gave you my word, so the oath is hermetic. You fucking on spices, my nigga, pathetic. I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in the second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on a spike. And for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on a token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. The soul is just gorgeous and heavenly carbonated, my lord. For he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on a late night tip. Get it in before I gotta go to work in the morning. UFC on a Sunday. But we got boxing live on DAZN on a Saturday. The weekend, we're heading into it. Tomorrow is Friday. That's considered the weekend. So why not here this Thursday evening, give y'all what y'all need? Because I'm going to be doing a live blow by blow for both of these events. Saturday, we'll be going live for Jesse Bam Rodriguez. But before we begin with this live stream, we have to christen the channel. We have to talk to these fighters. I turn into the announcer, and Blade, he turns into the referee. Give the fighters instructions.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
Without hesitation, but before Saturday, tomorrow, we'll start off with this. PFL, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the motherland. PFL is in Africa. So if y'all want to go to Nigeria, we'll get it popping. This is on Saturday. Oh, no, this is Saturday morning. Oh, this is Saturday afternoon. Yeah, we ain't going to be watching that, Jeff. Sure enough, we ain't. Oh, so that's it. Oh, so it's 3 events this weekend. So the first event this weekend will be PFL Africa in Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria, pulling up. I'll check this out. This is Saturday in the afternoon. So this is on the Sabbath at 1 p.m. Eastern. So that's at 10 a.m. That's when the fight card starts. And the U.S. broadcast, the preliminary cards will be fought on YouTube. So we can check out YouTube, probably go to PFL or something on YouTube, and we can catch out these preliminary fights. How many cards on the prelims? They'll tell us here on Tapology. Prelims, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free fights. So that's 8 fights on YouTube Saturday, kicking the fight card off and kicking fight weekend off. PFL Africa, Lagos, Nigeria. And on the main card, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights on the main card. But we ain't going to be watching the main card because we got DAZN. And we got to get our money back, ladies and gentlemen. And we will be calling Saturday, moving up to the 118-pound division. Jesse Bam Rodriguez. He takes on the WBA World Bantamweight Champion in that division, and Antonio Vargas. We'll break down the tail of the tape for the fighters, but starting off this fight card here on Tapology, get us all ready. We're going to start off with the ladies for the IBF World Female Lightweight title. Gabriela Tellez versus Ilia Topuria. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape for these two undefeated ladies that will be throwing hands at the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona. Starting off, she is known as Sosa. Everybody loves Sosa. She got a hook, though. Bust that nostril, because she is Sosa. Gabriela Tellez. She comes in with a professional record, 7 victories, no defeats. She is the challenger, fighting and representing San Antonio, Texas, because she from Texas. She laced them gloves up on that flesh, and then she go whoop ass now. Out of the USA, San Antonio, Texas. She is at a tender age, 19 years of age, 6 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. She weighed in at 134.5 pounds. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall with a 63-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, an undefeated fighter known as Sosa, Gabriela Tellez. And her adversary, Golden Turkish Warrior, Elf Interkan. She comes to the ring also with a professional record, an unbeaten professional record, 13 victories, no defeats. She is the champion fighting out of Istanbul, Turkey. She weighed in at 134.5 pounds, and her age is 31 years, 1 month, 4 weeks. Her height, reach, and her gym is not listed. Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies, someone's O has got to go for the IBF Female Championship. Golden Turkish Warrior, Elf Interhan. She puts her title, she leaves it hanging in the balance against Gabriela Sosa Tellez. That's going to be a banger. You can see the Turkish Warrior saying, I'm going to go clean her up. But we can see Gabriela Sosa like, I got this, and I'm going to do it with a smile on my face. Look at what the Joker say. Let's put a smile on that face. Tapology, the community, they picking Turhan, the Golden Turkish Warrior. 91% of the people believe she will win this bout. Out of that 91%, 89.1% believe she will win by the decision, and 10.9% believe she will win by knockout. Tellez, 9% of the people believe she would win, and out of the 9%, 75% believe she will win by decision, and 25% believes she will win by knockout. That'll be the ladies live on DAZN. And I think I might break these fights down individually. So if I break these fights down individually, that's 8 different live streams, because it's 8 different boxing bouts. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Everybody need to headline. Break it down by each individual bout, and everybody will be good to go. Coming up, and then after that bout, we got Saxo Escoisvel versus Rayshawn Taylor. Let's pull up and break down the tail of the tape. And we will be live in Glendale, Arizona. And I will be streaming, doing a live commentary, giving you a blow-by-blow like you never heard before. Rayshawn Taylor, he comes to the ring with a professional record of 1 victory, opposite 1 defeat with 1 draw. He fights out of Denver, Colorado, USA. He weighed in at 134 pounds. He stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Rayshawn Taylor and his opponent, Saxo Escoisvel. He comes to the ring with a professional record, an unbeaten record, 5 victories, no defeats. He fights and represents Phoenix, Arizona, USA. He weighed in at 134.3 pounds and he stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Zaxel Esquivel versus Rayshawn Taylor. Let's see what the Tapology community, who they got picking. Esquivel, 99% of the people believes he will win. And out of that 99%, 85.4% believes he will win by knockout. And 14.6% believe he will win by decision. We got to say it like Deontay Wilder. He will win by decision. And we got Taylor. Oh, my God. That lonely. Oh, so lonely. Just 1%. 1% of the people believe Taylor will win this bout. And out of that 1%, 50% of the people believe he will win by decision, and another 50 believes he will win. Another 50 believes he will win by TKO or a knockout. That'll be coming up Saturday. Moving on, continuing on this fight card, being broadcasted live on DAZN. If I get knocked out, I will be doing the live blow by blow. We have Hector Beltran Jr., known as Handsome. He will take on Shaquille Felicia. Now let's break it down. Shaquille Felicia. He comes to the ring with a professional record of 3 victories, opposite 1 defeat. He fights out of Arizona, USA. He weighed in at 151.5 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and make some noise for Shaquille Felicia. And his opponent, known as Handsome, Hector Beltran Jr. He comes to the ring with a perfect boxing record. 7 victories, no defeats. He fights out of Dallas, Texas, because he from Texas. Playing with that man, you'll just end up somewhere in the desert in Texas. He represents the USA. He is 21 years of age, 1 month, 3 weeks, 5 days. He weighed in at 153.3 pounds. He stands at 6 feet even. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Hector Handsome Beltran Jr. And let's check out the Tapology community, who they got it. 100% of the people believe Beltran Jr. will clean up Felicia. 29.4% believes Beltran Jr. will win by decision, and 70.6% believes he's going to clean cold clock and clean up Felicia. To be Felicia, I can't believe this happened to you. And then Hector going to be like, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And it's going to be crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Feliz Navidad. They're going to be like, hey, Felicia away. And everybody just going to be shocked in the building. Like, I can't believe that handsome man did that to him. That's what he calls himself. Moving on to the next bout. Oh, he pissed at the camera. Trini Ochoa versus Christian Perez. Nonito. Coming to the ring is Nonito. Christian Perez. His boxing record, 12 victories, 4 defeats with 1 draw. He fights out of Mexico, Nuevo León, Mexico. He is 27 years of age, 9 months, 4 weeks, 1 day. He weighed in at 147 pounds and he stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall. Please make some noise representing Nuevo León, Mexico, Christian Nonito Perez. You can see him with the tattoo looking at you crazy. Looking at you crazy. That's Nonito. He ain't playing with y'all. And then we got Trini Ochoa. He comes to the ring with a professional record of 21 victories, opposite 1 defeat, which is his last bout. He is trying to get back into that win column, both of these athletes. He fights out of Mesa, Arizona, USA. He is 27 years of age, also 10 months, 2 weeks, 1 day. He weighed in at 142.8 pounds. He stands 3 inches taller than his opponent at 5 feet 8 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Trini Ochoa versus Christian Nonito Perez. Now let's check out Tapology's community to see who they got winning this bout. 98% of the people believe Ochoa will win this bout. 86.1% of the people believe he will win by decision, said like Deontay Wilder. And 13.9% believes he will win by knockout or TKO. Clean him up, clean cold clock him. Because you don't get paid for overtime, of course. And then Chris Rock, Osmosis Jones, why you hit so hard? It's like, calm your ass down. Perez, 2%. And 2% of those people, they believe that Perez will win by knockout. Christian Nonito versus Ochoa. And then we'll move on from that one. Getting closer and closer to the main event. We come to Ronnie Alvarez versus Philip Stankovic. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape. This right here might be the fight of the night. And I was like, you out your rabbit ass mind. The main event is going to be the best fight of the night. And I was like, how the hell you going to tell me? And I was like, you got to calm down, champ. You know you live and the people watching. I was like, right. So let's break down the tail of the tape. Philip Stankovic. He comes to the ring with a professional boxing record. 9 victories, opposite 3 defeats. He fights out of Arlington, Virginia, Serbia. He comes to the ring at the age of 28 years, 11 months, 6 days. He weighed in at 172 pounds even. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, and he trains out of Urban Boxing Bethesda. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Philip Stankovic and his adversary, Ronnie Alvarez. He comes to the ring with a perfect boxing record, 6 victories, no defeats. He fights out of Providence of Rhode Island by way of Cuba. He is 21 years of age, 11 months, 2 weeks, 1 day. He weighed in at 168.2 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ronnie Alvarez. He will take on Philip Stankovic. What the hell am I Northern talking about? Your ass up out of here. I fucked up, ladies and gentlemen. I hit that damn VPN and turned that shit on, and my authorization is all fucked up. Madness, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, let's tap into the community or the community of Tapology. Alvarez, 99% of the people believe that Alvarez will take out Stankovic. And out of that 99%, 81.9% believes Alvarez will knock out Stankovic. And 18.1% believes he will win by decision. And that oh so lonely 1% is at 50-50. 50% believe he gonna clean cold clock him, and another 50 saying he just gonna win by decision. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Alvarez versus Philip Stankovic. And if y'all betting, y'all better be paying attention. Y'all can win some money. And if y'all win some money, y'all can hit that Cash App, because I'll over here planted the idea. Then you get that paper, I get that paper, and we both win. I can just keep hitting y'all with these bets. Shit, if y'all really want to talk about winning some money, well, we can come here and I'll pull this shit up for y'all asses. We can break it down by the numbers. Ilia Topuria, Justin Gaethje, but we got to make money together. That's on y'all, because I can't bet, but I can tell you and I can show you the numbers and you can bet. It's like, remember it was that The Wash with Snoop Dogg and all them. He was like, look, I can sell you the weed, but I can't sell you the bong because that's dealing. Y'all remember The Wash, ladies and gentlemen? I can't be betting, but if y'all win, that Cash App, goddammit. So shout out to The Wash. My boy said, I can't sell you the weed, but I can sell you the bong. Otherwise, so I'm not dealing. I was like, it makes sense. It makes sense. So that's the fight odds, and y'all can tap that out. MMA betting, boxing betting, you can tap out the odds and see where your money at. And that Mauricio Rufy versus Michael Chandler, that plus 520 by that bookmarker, that'd be going crazy. That's on bookmarker though, and they'll break it down by each individual services y'all betting on. You got Bet Online, you got Bovada, you got MyBookie, you got Bet Us, you got Bet 105, you got Bookmaker, DraftKings, FanDuel. I'm negative 200, by the way. Fuck them. 4CX, Bet Anything, and the line just goes on and on. So if y'all want to make money together, I'll give y'all the numbers, but you better bet on your own dime, because I'm negative 200 in the hole. God damn it, I don't win nothing, but I can give y'all the numbers, and y'all probably got better judgments than me, because I guess I'll be betting with emotion. You can't be doing that, man. But moving on, we got the main card going on, and this will be the first 10-round bout of the night versus Elias Toraza versus Adrian Rodriguez. Let's pull it up and break down the tale of the tape, getting closer and closer to the main event of the evening. And both of these fellas over here look vicious. Hey, look, both of these fellas and little who fellas, they over here look like they ain't playing. Hold on, let me fix this on my vertical live stream. So y'all can see it. I didn't know it was that big. There you go. I'll pull it up like this so y'all can see it on that vertical. And we rock them verties, them verticals, that vertical live. Hey, that live, hey, that vertical live stream. We rock that live stream. Y'all remember that? That's from Stump the Yard. That's from Stump the Yard. Theta, new Thetas. We rep them Thetas. Hey, Thetas. We rep them Thetas. Hey, Thetas. Y'all remember Stump the Yard? That's my movie, 07. That's graduation year. Y'all put some respect on the good old years. God damn it. Because if you ever see me streaming in the jungle with a grizzly bear, help the bear.
If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear. Because that bitch gonna need it.
And I'm saying facts. Look, I'm like, facts. Hey, because that bear gonna need it. And I'm hungry, greedy. And it's like madness, goddammit. Keep him where he's at because he's tripping. Alrighty, let's break it back down. Let's get back to this fight card, ladies and gentlemen, because I go over here and go on a damn goddamn clip-a-thon on y'all asses and just start clipping shit up and making it make sense, because Adrian Rodriguez, he's looking to go clean up Ilia Topuria. Let's break down the tale of the tape. We can make sure. Alrighty, Ilia Topuria, he comes to the ring with a perfect boxing record. Oh, both of them perfect. So that means someone's O has got to go. These be the best bouts of the night. Somebody gotta go. Protect yourself at all time, young man. And you know, both of these fighters, both of these two undefeated fighters, before they leave their house and they gotta go to the arena, they gonna have that conversation with their father.
This what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. This what makes you a man.
I was like, that's what we talking about, champ. So let's pull it up and break it down for these fighters. Alrighty. Topuria, he comes to the ring with a professional record of 13 victories, no defeats. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this AC off. Alrighty. Ilia Topuria, he comes to the ring with a professional record, 13 victories, no defeats. He fights out of Arizona, USA. He is 27 years of age, 8 months, 4 weeks. He weighed in at 135.3 pounds, and he stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ilia Topuria and his opponent, Adrian Rodriguez. He comes to the ring also with a professional record, a perfect one, 10 victories, no defeats. He fights out of Glendale, Arizona. They fighting at the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona. So he's for sure in his backyard with all of his people, ladies and gentlemen. So you know Rodriguez, he gonna look to show out. Born and raised in Glendale, Arizona. You fighting at the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale? Oh, come on now, Rodriguez. I'm rocking with him just because of that. Alrighty, he is 24 years of age one day. He weighed in at 135.8 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Adrian Cervecito Rodriguez versus Ilia Topuria. And let's break down the Tapology's community, the community. Let's see who they got. 90% of the people believe Rodriguez will win this bout, and 96.8% believe Rodriguez in his hometown of Glendale, Arizona will win by decision. 3.2% believe he will win by knockout, and Topuria, that 10% of the people believes he can win, and 87.5% believes he will win by decision, and 12.5% believes he will win. Just want the truth. What's good, Brody? Just want the truth. Nothing. Up late night doing a little live stream before I go to sleep. Got to get up in a couple hours, but I can't sleep. So I said, you know, I got to get used to going live, having my fun, and have your fun. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Alrighty, moving on. You know, I got to read the chat. They be talking about, you don't be reading chats. You don't be paying attention to the chat. And I was like, y'all don't be talking to me. I don't be chopping it up. Alrighty, and then we got the co-main event. The WBC Continental America Super Bantamweight titles. Two undefeated fighters. Someone has got to go in a co-main event. Jordan Martinez takes on Arturo Cardenas. Let's pull it up and break down the tale of the tape for this fight here. Jordan Martinez, known as El Moreno, he comes to the ring with his boxing record, 16 victories, no defeats with 1 draw. He is the challenger fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, USA. He is 23 years of age, 4 months, 3 weeks, 2 days. He weighed in at 121.8 pounds. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for El Moreno, Jordan Martinez, and his adversary, Arturo Cardenas. He comes to the ring also with a perfect professional record, 17 victories, no defeats with 2 draws. He is the champion, fighting out of Riverside, California. Throw y'all C's in the air for Cali, California love. And y'all know I'm from Cali, so we always rocking with Cali. Throw your C's up. He is 25 years of age, 8 months, 3 weeks, 4 days. He weighed in at 122 pounds. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Arturo Cardenas versus Jordan El Moreno Martinez. And let's go tap into the Tapology community. 88% of the people believes Cardenas will win this bout, and 97.9% of the people believes he will win by decision, and 2.1% of the people believes Cardenas will win by knockout. Martinez, 12% of the people believes he will win, and out of that 12%, 77.4% of the people believes he will win by decision, and 22.6% believes he will win by knockout. This is your co-main event. The chief support of the evening comes Saturday, live on DAZN. Arturo Cardenas versus Jordan Martinez. El Moreno. That's what we talking about, champ. Pull it up. Hold on, let me make it short about this. I can make it short and then go to sleep. The co-main event, live on DAZN Saturday. Jesse Bam Rodriguez takes on Antonio Vargas. This is your co-main event. Arturo Cardenas, he takes on El Moreno, Jordan Martinez. It should be a banger. 2 undefeated fighters. So someone's has got to go. That was for a short, ladies and gentlemen. Like, that was for a short. That's what we're talking about. Alrighty, and now we have made it to the main event of the evening on Saturday. Antonio Vargas, he puts his WBA World Bantamweight title on the line versus Jesse Bam Rodriguez, searching for his 3rd title in 3 different weight classes. Let's pull it up and break down the tale of the tape for this most anticipated headliner that will bust most people upside the head like Mystical would do and scream danger. Jesse Bam Rodriguez will be the challenger. He is an undefeated fighter, 23 victory. You can see how serious he looking at Jesse Bam Rodriguez. He ain't playing with nobody. He comes to the ring with a professional record, 23 victories, no defeats. He is the challenger, fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, USA, because he from Texas. You can't talk and mention the damn Texas without a bam. He comes to the ring at the age of 26 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. He weighed in at 114.5 pounds. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall with a 67-inch arm reach. Your challenger, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. And the champion, Antonio Vargas. He comes to the ring with a professional record of 19 wins, 1 defeat with 1 draw. He is the champion, fighting out of Kissimmee, Florida, USA. He is 29 years of age, 9 months, 4 weeks, 1 day. He weighed in at 117 pounds, bang on. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall with a 66-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event come Saturday for the WBA Bantamweight Championship. Antonio Vargas takes on Jesse Bam Rodriguez. That should be a banger right there, ladies and gentlemen. That should be probably considered a fight of the night, hopefully. Then we move on Sunday. You know, that's the Lord's Day. The Sunday, we got to pray. But also, it will be represented as UFC Freedom 250. And I will be doing a live blow-by-blow for that because it's a big one. And I also will be breaking these fights down individually. And how many fights there be? It's 7 MMA bouts. So I got an automatic 7 live streams. Let's eat. Ladies and gentlemen, on the south lawn of the White House, the U.S. broadcast will be live on Paramount Plus. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel because I will be doing a live blow-by-blow here at Fight or Get Knocked Out. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape. The headliners, of course, will be Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. And let's break down the first fight of the night. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape for the South Lawn MMA bout. UFC Freedom 250. The tail of the tape. Steve Mean Machine Garcia. He comes to the MMA octagon with a professional MMA record of 19 victories, 5 defeats. He fights out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. He is 34 years of age, 3 weeks, 2 days. He weighed in at 145.5 pounds. He stands 6 feet even with a 75-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, to make some noise for Steve Mean Machine Garcia and his opponent, Diego Lopez. He comes to the ring with a professional MMA record of 27 victories, opposite 8 defeats. He fights out of Puebla City, Brazil. He is 31 years of age, 5 months, 2 weeks, 1 day. He weighed in at 145 pounds, bang on. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall with a 72.5-inch arm reach. Ladies and gentlemen, he's fighting out of Legacy MMA Brazilian Warrior. Make some noise for Diego Lopez. And let's tap into the Tapology community, see who got winning this bout. 82% of the people believes Lopez will win this bout. 31% believes he will win by decision. 14.7% believes he will win by submission, and 54.3% believes Diego Lopez will win by knockout. And 18% of the people believe Garcia will win. And of that 18%, 49.4% believes he would win by decision, and 49.7% believes he will win by knockout. Moving along and breaking down this tail of the tape for the UFC Freedom. It's going to be crazy on Sunday, the Lord's Day. The first fight of the night will be Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. And the second fight of the night will be Bo Nickel versus Kyle Daukaus. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape for the second bout of UFC Freedom 250 live coming up this Sunday. Kyle Daukaus, he comes to the ring with a professional MMA record, 17 victories, 4 defeats. He fights out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. He is 33 years of age, 3 months, 2 weeks, 4 days. He weighed in at 186 pounds. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall with a 76-inch arm reach. He fights out of Martinez, BJJ. Make some noise for Kyle Daukaus and his adversary, Bo Nickel. He comes to the ring with a professional MMA record, 8 victories, opposite 1 defeat. He fights out of Pennsylvania State College, USA. He is 30 years of age, 5 months. He weighed in at 185.8 pounds. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall with a 76-inch arm reach. He fights and represents American Top Team. Make some noise for Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. The second bout of UFC Freedom 250. In the Tapology community, 78% of the people believe Bo Nickel will win. Out of that 78%, 71.5% believes Bo Nickel will win by decision. 17.7% of the people believes he will win by submission, and 10.8% of the people out of that 78% believes that he will win by knockout. Kyle Dawkins, 22% of the people overall believes he will win this bout. Out of that 22%, 32.7% believes he will win by decision, 24.2% believes he will win by submission, and out of that 22%, 43.1% of the people believes that Dawkins will win by knockout. Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins, the second bout of UFC Freedom. And it's looking like this might be the bout of the night. Mauricio Rufy takes on Michael Chandler. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape on the south lawn of the White House. UFC Freedom 250 live this Sunday. Michael Chandler, known as Iron, he comes to the ring with a professional record of 23 victories, opposite 10 defeats. He is on a 3-fight losing streak. He fights and represents Las Vegas, Nevada. He is 40 years old. 1 month, 40 years of age, my apologies. 1 month, 3 weeks. This is a young man's sport. He weighed in at 156 pounds, and he stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall with a 71.5-inch arm reach, and he fights and represents Killcliff FC Gym. Make some noise for Michael Iron Chandler and his adversary, Mauricio Rufy. He comes to the ring with a professional MMA record, 13 victories, opposite 2 defeats. He fights out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. He is 29 years of age, 11 months, 4 weeks. He weighed in at 155.3 pounds. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall with a 75-inch arm reach. He fights and represents the Fighting Nerds. Make some noise for Mauricio Rufy. Ho, ho, ho. You know John Silva, that's my guy. And you know Carlos Pratas, that's my guy. Fighting Nerds, I'm that man. They need to send me some Fighting Nerds glasses. And Mauricio Rufy, we got to rock with the Fighting Nerds, because those are my 2 guys, and this is going to be third musketeer. Mauricio Rufy takes on Michael Iron Chandler. Oh, let's pull it up. The tail of the tape from Tapology. Let's see who got winning this bout. 92% of the people believe Mauricio Rufy will defeat Chandler. Out of that 92%, 7.5% of the people believes he will win by decision. 1.1% of the people believes he will win by submission, and 91.4% of the people believes Mauricio Rufy will knock out Michael Chandler. And 8% of the people believes Michael Chandler can get the job done. 39% of the people believes he can win by decision. Out of that 8%, 15.2 believes he can win by submission, and 45.8 believes he can win by knockout or TKO. That's Mauricio Rufy and Michael Chandler. Moving on. Ooh, this could be the fight of the night too on Sunday. UFC Freedom 250. Lace them up. 4-ounce gloves, it'll lump you up. Spinning the elbow cause brain damage. Derek Lewis, he takes on Josh Hokett. Remember Josh Hokett? He was flipping everybody. He was flipping them off. A bloody miss, and he always got a poem. Josh Hokett, I'm the one who's supreme, the one who's mean and lean like a fighting machine. Come test my gangster, and you will lay down face first, cause I'm Josh Hokett, and I don't fuck around, and you will be forced to bow down. Just know this, he'd do it better than me. I'm off the top of the dome. He usually writes his stuff down. That's Josh Hokett. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape for both of these athletes. Josh Hokett, he comes to the ring with a professional MMA record, a perfect one. 9 victories, opposite 0 defeats. He fights out of Fresno, California, USA. He is 28 years of age, 7 months, 2 days. He weighed in at 233 pounds. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall with a 73.5-inch arm reach, and he fights out of Jackson Wink MMA Academy. Make some noise for Josh Hokett and his opponent, the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, a veteran. He comes to the ring with a professional record, 29 victories, opposite 13 defeats. He fights out of Houston, Texas, USA. He is 41 years of age, 4 months, 1 week. The young man's sport. He weighed in at 263.5 pounds. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall with a 79-inch arm reach. He fights out of Silverback Fight Club. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Derek, the Black Beast, versus Josh Hokett. In the Tapology community, 82% of the people believe that Hokett will get the victory done. He will get the job done. 7.4% of the people believe Hokett will win by decision. 2.8% of the people believes Hokett will win by submission, and 89.8% of the people believes that Hokett will win by knockout. 18% of the people is rocking with the Black Beast, Derek Lewis. 94.8% of the people believes he will win by knockout, and 4.9% of the people believes he will win by decision. Derek Lewis takes on Josh Hokett. Then we got the next bout. Sean O'Malley takes on Amin Zahabi. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape for this bout here, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going down with these fighters. Hold on real quick. Let me go to the bathroom. Go run to the restroom. I got this.
I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding. I'm strong. Neuromelanin control. ET phone home. Blast off the middle button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated. Hypothalamus. The plan is lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm, hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious. I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me. I'm sorry. My soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness. I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world. That's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new. Hit a fuck shit up. I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding. I'm strong. Neuromelanin control. ET phone home. Blast off the middle button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated. Hypothalamus. The plan is lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm, hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious. I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me. I'm sorry. My soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness. I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world. That's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new. Hit a fuck shit up. I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back. I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding. I'm strong. Neuromelanin control. ET phone home. Blast off the middle button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated. Hypothalamus. The plan is lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm.
Alrighty, continuing on with this UFC Freedom card. Sean O'Malley, he comes to the octagon cage and he takes on Amin Zahabi, known as Iceman. He comes to the octagon cage with a professional MMA record, 14 victories, 2 defeats. He fights out of Montreal, Canada. He is 38 years, 6 months, 3 weeks, 5 days. He weighed in at 135.5 pounds. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall with a 68.5-inch arm reach, fighting out of TriStar Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Amin Iceman Zahabi. Reminds me of the Lion King. Sarabi! I remember Sarabi. And his opponent, Sean Sugar O'Malley. He comes to the ring with a professional record of 19 victories, opposite 3 defeats. He fights and represents Arizona, USA. He is 31 years, 7 months, 3 weeks. He weighed in at 135.5 pounds. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall with a 72-inch arm reach. He fights and represents Red Hawk Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, from Peoria, Arizona, USA, make some noise for Sean Sugar O'Malley. He takes on Ayman Iceman Zahabi. And let's see what Tapology got. 92% of the people is rocking with Sean O'Malley. Oh shit, my man, my vertical live stream back on camera. Verdi, there you go. Vertical live stream. We back, my bad. Alrighty. 92% of the people is rocking with Sean O'Malley. 61.6% of the people believe Sean O'Malley will win by decision. And 38% of the people believe Sean O'Malley will win by knockout. And a lonely 8% of the people believe Zahabi will win. And 83.6% believe Zahabi will win by decision. And 11% of the people believes he will knock out Sean O'Malley. The next bout, the co-main event of the evening for UFC Freedom 250 for the UFC Interim Heavyweight Championship. Alex Pereira takes on Cyril Gane. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape. We got Brazil versus France. So let's break this down. This should be a banger right here, ladies and gentlemen. This should be a good one. We got Cyril Gane, known as Bone Gaming. He comes to the ring with he comes to the octagon cage with a professional MMA record of 13 victories, opposite 2 defeats. He fights and represents France. He is 36 years, 2 months, 2 days. He weighed in at 247.5 pounds. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall with an 81-inch arm reach. He fights out of MMA Factory. Put your hands together for Cyril Gane. And his opponent, the potent Alex Pereira. He comes to the ring with a professional record of 13 victories, opposite 3 defeats. He fights and represents Brazil. He is 38 years, 11 months, 1 week. He weighed in at 204.5 pounds. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall with a 79-inch arm reach, and he fights out of Textira MMA and Fitness. The co-main event for UFC Freedom 250, Alex Pereira. He takes on Cyril Gane. And let's see what Tapology, who they got winning this bout. 75% of the people is rocking with Pereira. 13.9% of the people believes Pereira will win by decision, and 85.7% of the people believes Alex Pereira will knock out Cyril Gane. 25% of the people is rocking with Gane. 65.4% believes he will win by decision. 3.7% of the people believes that he will win by submission. And then we got 30.8% of the people believes he will win by knockout. The co-main event of the evening, Cyril Gane takes on Alex Pereira. And the main event of the evening, the fight that everyone wants to see, the fight that makes the card. Ilia Topuria takes on Justin Gaethje for the UFC Lightweight Championship. Let's pull it up and break down the tail of the tape for this bout. Justin Gaethje, the highlight. He comes to the ring with a professional. He comes to the octagon cage with a professional record, 27 victories, 5 defeats. He fights and represents Colorado Greeley, USA. He is 37 years, 7 months. He weighed in at 155 pounds. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall with a 70-inch arm reach, and he fights out of Elevation Fight Team. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the highlight, Justin Gaethje. and his opponent, El Matador, Ilia Topuria. He comes to the ring with a perfect MMA record, 17 victories, no defeats. He is the champion fighting out of Georgia. He is 29 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. He weighed in at 155 pounds. Bang on. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall with a 69-inch arm reach. He fights and represents MMA Masters and Settlement Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Ilia Topuria takes on Justin Gaethje. And let's see who the people got winning. The people got, oh damn, 93% of the people believe Topuria will win. 2.1 believes he will win by submission. 1.2 believes he will win by decision, but 96.7% of the people is saying that he will win by knockout. Gaethje, 7% of the people is rocking with him. 77.5% of the people believes he will win by knockout, and 20.2% that he will win by submission. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the main headliners. Ilia Topuria, Justin Gaethje, UFC Freedom fight card, breaking it down. And I'm going to be here live. But first, we got to rock with DAZN. Jesse Bam Rodriguez takes on Antonio Vargas. That will be Saturday. Then Sunday, we got UFC Freedom 250. Just broke it down for you. That's what's going down this weekend. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that Cash App, because I'm going to be hitting y'all upside the head, leaving you with a live commentary concussion in real time. Subscribe to the channel and do it right now before I get Detective Carter on everybody.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.